platform Flip TV. I am live. We have resumed duty. Your Olaso Komi is here once again. All our viewers, we appreciate you. We love you. We thank you for always standing by us from Mondays to Saturday. Thank you so much for always standing by us. Good morning once again, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are watching us from, where you are watching Bystander from on Flip TV. All our viewers in diaspora, we appreciate you from the UK to the US to Dubai to Switzerland to Italy to France. You know where you're watching us from? Miss Gladys Oyabo from Los Angeles. Every time she wakes up by 11, 12 in US time, always watching us. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. Also coming from Welling, King Joe Ogba, Dr. Okwoji, Ogupi Onoha. I can't continue, Mr. Tunde Okafor. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for always standing by us. It's the weekend edition of Bystanders on Flip TV. Let me start by reading from the headlines of the major newspaper this morning. 2007 presidency. PDP invites Jonathan. That's on Punch this morning. PDP invites Jonathan as party's fate hangs on neck. That's the National Executive Council. 10 Goodluck Jonathan can't defeat Tinubu. APC has replied PDP. Even if you bring 10 Goodluck Jonathan, Tinubu will spend 8 years. That's the reply of the APC. Inside Finland's toughest prison, where Simon Ekpa shares wing with killers, rapists. That's according to the Punch this morning. Funke Akindele fast eat up movie premiere with sizzling kiss. Business booms for Naira traders as bankers' collusion worsen scarcity. Rural Rose, RAMP receives World Bank approval of $500 million. Desperate Ondo man, boss wife, kills self over unresolved disputes. Hope turns grief on ill fate of mothers giving birth to dead babies. How Kemi Badenoch used Nigerian to become British MP. How criminals hypnotized before robbing sexually molest victims. Why I left well-paying job to sell jollof rice on London Street. That's what University graduates. These are on the front pages of the Punch newspaper this morning. I've left the Punch. I have with me here the Daily Tribune. Saturday Tribune is here this morning. Wike gives his best to whatever he does. Akpabio is saying. FCT Minister Toss 57 book on him launch in Port Harcourt. Makinde involve our union in appointment of over 90,000 teachers. That's according to Oyo NUT. That's National Union of Teachers Chairman is saying. Peter Obi to FG. You can't ask Nigeria to fast and be feasting. Says corruption has killed hard work in Nigeria. Afenifere calls visit Farotimi in prison. Soldiers kill 181 terrorists in 1 week. That's according to Defense Headquarters. We didn't give 325 million to APC. That's according to TET Fund. LG set 3-year target to migrate NECO WAEC exam to CBT. These are the front pages of the Daily Tribune this morning. Now I've left the Daily Tribune. I have the Nation here with me this morning. Edu FG launches with subsidy to enhance food security. Southeasterners shun youth-type travel over insecurity costs. Rivers crisis. Akpabio knocks Fubara PDP. Says governor can't run state by ostracizing speaker lawmakers. Explain why president made Rivers governor FCT ministers. Wike, I'm not bothered by criticism. Tinubu's backing enough for me. Appeal court vacates order stopping allocation to Rivers State. After Babalola petitions LPDC demands Farotimi disbandment. Alleged 80 billion fraud. Port grants Yaya Bello 500 million bail. Nigerian extradited to US from Ghana over $6 million cyber fraud. Lecturers held for alleged kidnap of ASU chairman's wife. I have left the Daily Tribune, the Nation this morning. I have with me here Saturday Vanguard this morning. It says, letter to Kemi Badenoch, no grief for anybody. Why she disowned Nigeria professes Yoruba heritage. Akimi challenges Lukman for CAF award. Rivers, appeal court vacates order stopping allocation to states. Pandef asked Wike to intervene in the Ritalori Ogbebo FCT land case. While Peter Obi tried to step into Africa last case with Fawo Timi, that's on page 15. You can go and read it there. North 2027 major headline. North is arguing with Tinubu. We look for alternative. If Tinubu doesn't get it right, that's according to AYCF, Iowa Youth Consultative Forum. People have suffered enough, but it's too early to conclude that Tinubu has failed. We continue to advocate it's a transition until okay, the president God fearing okay says those who stole peanut and Buhari under Buhari are free today. Tiwa Savage, all my men have cheated on me, lies Otuimo. Onyema, that's hardship. Onyema comes to play with Tinubu, says Tinubu will stabilize economy. My last paper this morning, that is the Weekend Daily Trust. Allow dam tragedy, farmers fishermen struggle to pick pieces. Lamido remains Council of Emirs chairman, Adamawa Assembly. Tinubu Abbas, Mandawa governors attend buyout children's wedding. Opposition in disarray, we are doing well, party insists. Rivers can receive monthly allocation appeal court. How elites retain wealth through marriages. Like I always say, people that watch Hollywood movie, good for you. Where you see a prince marrying someone that is selling groundnut, that is Nollywood. In real life in Nigeria, the rich will always marry the rich. Senator will marry the son of a governor. President's son will marry minister's daughter. That's how it is. But if you are watching Hollywood movie, good for you. You'll be seeing where a rich one is marrying someone that is selling on the street. Is what it is in Nigeria. Let me appreciate my viewers this morning. All our viewers, thank you for always standing by us. Thank you for always watching with us. Thank you for always staying with us every morning. Bystanders at the newsstand. Good morning to you. Good morning to everyone. Good morning. I've already greeted her this morning. She stays in Los Angeles. She wakes up 10, 11, 12. I'm in the US time and she watches us. God bless you. Kinjo Ogba, a Switzerland is saying good morning to you, Yezeyiwan, and everyone around. Good morning to you, Kinjo Ogba. At the background, I have Pastor, I have Mr. Chinedu, I still have Mr. Raf, that's Ojuku, they are in the background. But let me just do some analysis this morning before I start bringing my guests this morning. 2027 election. 100 Jonathan cannot defeat Tinubu. APC is saying the question should be what is giving the APC confidence that Tinubu will not be defeated. If you are running a free and credible election, you cannot come out and say that. But in Nigeria, it is what it is. We know what we know in this country. We know what we know. We saw Ghanaian's election. But whoever is saying nobody can ever be like Goodluck Jonathan, who considered defeat in Nigeria. That's why somebody that did not perform will say, I will spend 80, I don't know what will happen. Let me give you an example. Yesterday, somebody stole 80 billion. That is Yaya Bello. Now, 500 million naira bail for 80 billion alleged. I'm talking about embezzlement of money. In Nigeria, a 17-year-old Shegun, this guy, a 17-year-old boy, stole a fowl and a egg. He has been sentenced to death. Over the weekend, somebody stole yams, 3 years imprisonment. Somebody stole phone, he was sentenced to death. But somebody stole 80 billion, 500 million naira bail. What does that sound? How does that sound to you as a Nigerian? What does it mean that you are in a country whereby the rich or the politically exposed people, they embezzle money and they are being given slap in the wrist? A son of a poor man steals even up my year, he might go to jail. A son of a poor man will steal salad that I'm looking at, he might go to jail. Rich men are stealing and getting away with all these things. What does that mean for the justice system? I'm talking about the justice system in Nigeria. Let's ask ourselves this question as Nigerians. The time has come for, because I can go on and on. 17-year-old boy chicken and a fowl and egg. You sentenced that boy to life imprisonment. Our politicians are stealing money, and they are getting. You can look at the roads, look at our hospitals, look at the schools in Nigeria. So these are the questions we can ask ourselves. I don't want to start today by lamenting. It's a weekend. Weekend is supposed to be a day of relaxation, but in Nigeria, look at these things. We keep on lamenting. We keep on saying the same thing over and over again, and nothing seems to change. But let me have Evangelist Benjamin this morning. Let me start with him this morning. I don't want to start lamenting. I don't start lamentation on Saturday morning. No, it's supposed to be a kind of a lovely weekend. So let me start. Evangelist Ben is here this morning. Evangelist Ben, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Ụtụtụ ọma nọ. Ụmụnne m na ụmụnna m, ndị tọrọ m na ndị ntọrọ, na ndị mụtara m na ndị mụtara. Ana m asị ekene dịrị Orisa bi n'igwe, onye mere ka anyị dị ndụ n'etiti ndị dị ndụ. Ana m asị ka ọ gaziere nwoke, ọ gaziere nwaanyị. Ụtụtụ ọma nọ.
So you have greeted them. You can say that's your language. You can say it in English. So
I say good morning, everyone. Those that senior me and the ones that senior, the ones that give birth to me and the ones I've given birth to. I am greeting you all. And I say, glory be to God who has given us the privilege to be in the land of the living, to see today. May his name be praised in Jesus' name. And it shall be well with you all.
Okay, thanks for the prayers. Now let's get straight into the action here. And I announced it, and I'll keep on announcing it. Pickpockets are on the ground in Lagos. Again, we saw how at this particular street here, how a woman reported that her bag was snatched again yesterday. People should be very careful, because like I said, we saw how you yourself
lost my phone.
You didn't lose your phone, they stole your phone when you are doing evangelism.
Yes.
You kept your phone at the shop.
Inside the shop. Somebody
came and stole
the phone.
So
this is the charger.
So we should be very careful in Nigeria, and I know that our viewers are going to do something about that, but we keep on telling our viewers to appreciate. It's not only your phone, they stole even Ojuku last phone too. The same week you can see what's happening in Nigeria. But let's go straight to their action. People that stole the phone now, even if they catch them, they will give them 10 years imprisonment.
Life imprisonment.
But the Bello now that reportedly stole 50 billion, they gave him 500 million naira bail, even though that it can still be coming to the court. But let's talk about the election.
Injustice in Nigeria.
So
justice is not balanced. Those that steal and scot-free are the people in the corridor of power. Constitution, laws are made for the masses, not for those that are in Abuja. That is the system of Nigeria. So that of the same feather, they fly together. Yahoo, Yahoo, Yahoo. Kill them, destroy them. They are criminals. But those that are stealing from Nigeria, Yahoo Nigerians, are free. They are righteous. That is the system of Nigerian constitution. Shall we continue?
So we are continuing now. If you are watching, kindly click on that like button. It's a very interactive session. With this program, it's not just want to talk. Kindly drop your comment, engage us, so we can read your comment out and then engage us again. Whatever you feel that we are doing, engage us. Let's have a conversation. That's how we do this particular program. So this morning, we saw how President Jonathan has been invited by the PDP, but on the issue of the APC, former president, yes, we saw how, for example, now that AYCF, they are telling Tinubu that the North might seek for alternative because they are not performing well. But APC is telling PDP, even if you bring 500 Jonathan, Tinubu will remain in power. Where do you think that the APC are getting their confidence from? It's saying that no matter what happens, no matter how the poverty in Nigeria, no matter how the government might perform, Tinubu is going to spend 8 years in power.
By their fruit you shall know them. How did I get into power in the first place? That is one thing you should consider. within the system. That is why they say they are not panicking 2027 because they are already setting the ground, the plans, the things, the way it's going and how it will go. And that is how it has been going for APC. Are you getting it? So, on this note and on this platform of APC, if they say 1 million of Jonathan is not going to remove them from the office, they are right. They are not lying. They are right because the system. How you feel. They're only concerned about themselves and themselves all alone. And that is justice. So I am not surprised of them coming out saying this.
So now, if you the question should be now, what is the way forward for Nigeria?
Listen and listen good. There is no proper way for Nigeria because the people in power are not ready to follow the due process. Because they know it that if they should follow the due process the right way for election to be carried out or to be conducted, that they themselves from their local government area to the presidency, they are a failure. So that is why they are telling you they are already there before you can imagine it. So the way forward, if there is any alternative or means of removing them by fire by force, that's just it. But no, if there is no fire by force that there remains there, my brother, you cannot beat them because your election, your vote is not going to be counted for you. They know how to turn the table upside down. They did it in Ondo, they did it in Edo. You understand? And they are still preparing to do it in other states in Nigeria.
Now this is the question. Like you have been, what do you think is giving the APC, the hierarchy of the party, confidence in taking all that? Now they have set their sights toward Anambra State. What do you think has given the APC confidence in taking the state or being voted for by Nigerians? And you are seeing the way things are currently in Nigeria.
Listen to me, Nigerians are not voting for APC.
Then how are they getting to power?
They are getting to power because they are using the what we call power of incumbency. Currently now they are the one in power, in position. So the INEC, like I earlier said, who appoint the INEC chairman, APC, they will now instruct him or her what to do or how to do it. And that has been their system. You understand? So that is why they are telling you they are going to take so place. They are not counting on your voting. They are counting on what they are going to do. Last year, you and I saw what played. Did we Nigerians vote for Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? We didn't vote for him. Yorubas didn't vote for him. The Easterners, the Igbos never vote for him. Neither the Arewas. Nobody voted for him. But because that is why if you watch him during campaign, he did not campaign anything. Only thing, slogan in hand, Emiloko, 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 Iwologo, Emiloko, Iwologo, Emiloko, Iwologo. At the end of the day, true, Owuloko and Awani logo. You understand? And that's just it. At the end of the day, he become the president through backyard. Power of incumbency. And funny enough, May 29 was supposed to be the date of Nigerian democracy, that the day that they're supposed to hand over document and office to him, but it was handed over to him even before the date. That is the system of APC. You and I are in this country, you know what I'm saying. So that is why all these things, we are not doing practicing democracy. The election we are doing is just a kind of camouflage to show to the world that in Nigeria they conduct election. Our vote are not being counted. I'm telling the people of the whole universe, let them hear. In Nigeria, nothing like election. What we are doing here is selection. No election but selection, especially in this present government with this current party called APC. The worst party ever, the worst leadership ever in this country. But to look at their boldness and their proudness, that is to tell you the way Nigerian system of government currently is being run.
So let's talk about Peter Obi is telling federal government, you cannot ask Nigerians to fast and be feasting. That means you are saying that Nigerians will fast, that there's no money, and you are enjoying yourselves. He said that corruption has killed hard work in Nigeria. And let me tell our viewers something. Yesterday on Twitter, we saw a 17-year-old boy, a student. This boy was kneeling down and in front of a Mercedes Benz. He was now praying to God to give him Benz. A 17-year-old boy that's supposed to, secondary school, and people are now saying amen, amen. And the question was asked, how did we lose our value in Nigeria? That a 17-year-old boy that is still in secondary school now praying for Benz. But people are now saying that it reflects our leadership. Such a boy will become a governor tomorrow or a president, he will embezzle everything. But let's go to Peter Obi. Do you think that Peter Obi is right in telling the federal government, stop telling people to fast or to manage themselves, and you are enjoying and people are suffering?
It's a capital truth. It's a capital truth. Let me tell you, how do you manage a good leader, or how a leader showcases himself? A good leader doesn't think of himself first. He doesn't take himself nor count himself first before others. A good leader counts the people before himself. That is a good leader. A good leader that want to lead well, that want to do something good, will first of all think about his own people before he thinks of himself. But in Nigeria, that's why Obi made that statement, and I support what he has said. You understand? In Asolok, our leaders over there, they only think about themselves. They don't care of what happened to the common man in the street. They don't care if you are hungry. And it doesn't start today, my beloved. I have to say the truth because I'm an evangelist of the truth, the evangelist of Biafra, the Biafran evangelist. Hear me and hear me clearly, and I will always stand on nothing but the truth. The highest thing that can happen to me, which I'm talking to you now, I may go now, I will not wake up again, and I don't care. If I die now, I don't think I die early, and I don't think I die late. Where I am going to, it matters to me. Are you getting it? Where I am heading to, where my focus is not based on this. Let me tell you, it started from the time of Obasanjo. I'm talking of democracy now. The former president and the first democratic president in Nigeria recently, I'm not talking of the old, currently now, that is former president Olusegun Obasanjo. Obasanjo started the increment of fuel. Fuel was at the rate of 11 naira per liter. He increased it to how much? To 16 naira per liter. When we now cry, why are you increasing it? Do you know what he said? He said, how much is a bottle of beer that we sit down in the beer parlor and we consume bottles of beer? So if we can afford to buy bottles of beer, and how much was bottle of beer at that time? You see bottle of beer 40 naira. You see 35 naira. Different prices, 15 naira of different brand. And as at that time, you know, before I gave my life to Christ, I was once a consumer of different bottles. You understand? So at that time, I have different prices of them, and I still remember them. Do you understand? And he said to us, if we can buy bottles of beer at that rate, what is 16 naira per liter of fuel? From there, he continued from 16 naira to 22 naira, 22 to 26, 26 to 32. From there, he moved it to 42. From there, he ended it to 62 naira What I'm telling you now is something that you can verify after now. You understand me? So it doesn't start now. It started before now. And this one's now continue. This one's now the current government, which we even believe, we are thinking that they will at least consider to make a difference, have become worse than ever before in Nigeria. They don't care about us. They only care about themselves. And that is just it. They are busy there. You know, they don't know how much is the price of the litre of rice.
Don't know. They buy in bags.
They don't know. No, sir.
Trucks.
No, sir. No, sir. They don't buy. Point of correction. They don't buy.
Government feed them.
They feed them from me and you stress, sweat. They don't struggle to eat. They don't know the price of rice. They don't know the price. Let me tell you, you see like this phone, all these companies in Nigeria, both cars, they give it to them at will. Once President, Your Excellency, I use this one to say as a token. They don't call it a gift, they call it a token. You understand me? Then when it is given to them as a token, then you now hustle to buy it. How do you think that him will know the price of that thing? Because it was given to them freely. They enjoy the recharge card that you and I are buying in different prices. Their own is already fixed. They can make all at will. So it's you and I that is paying for what they are using. They don't care about us.
So let's talk about what the nation is saying about the Christmas in the East. That many travelers may not be able to go. I mean, Southeasterners, they are shunning this winter season travels over insecurity and the cost of fuel. So how is the fuel increase affecting people from traveling home for Christmas?
Yes, it will affect the traveling, not even the insecurity, because I've saw in social media where they were being asked to come back home without fear. Are you getting it? Which I believe that there will be no fear. But the issue is this: amount of which you count and give a driver from here to only. I don't know how much they are going about as of. Are you getting it? But initially it was from here to Onisha was 35,000. Imagine that 35. That means you get it. Yes. That means 35,000 to Onisha. That is only going to Onisha. Not that it will take you to your destination. Like me now, when I drop at Onisha, I still have another journey again. I will continue another journey, and that will cost me, based on the calculation now, will cost me almost 10 to 15,000. So if you now add it, only going how much, coming back how much, then how much am I going to give my old parent that is in the village? How much am I going to spend there? All these things. By the time you calculate all this, you'll find out that I may likely spend closely to 300 to 400 or 500,000 in a journey like this. By the time I calculate it, I will maybe discouraged to sit back and send money like 200K or 150,000 to them. Let them celebrate whatsoever they want to celebrate, and I will sit back. Do you know the price of fuel in the East is in some places 1.5, 1.680, 1.610, some 1.7, some 1.8. Then a driver that buy this, and people are buying, and the driver that buy with this price, at what rate do you think you want to place the transportation price? The cost of transportation. We must add everything. Now, you need gain.
Kinjo, you have been staying with us, and I appreciate you how he has been able to tell us our mic and everything. But God bless you, Kinjo. Kinjo is saying that there is no insecurity in Southeast. Rather, there's insecurity in only all local government in Imo State. Where opposed to the man from. Do you agree with him?
Yes. Everything. I said I traveled this year, February. I spent 2 weeks. So you understand me? In the East there is peace. Only in Hope Uzodinma Only Hope Uzodinma is the problem of the Imo State. That especially the local government. You understand me? That is where I see there is no peace because of Hope Uzodinma. You understand me? But every other part of the Easterners, you understand, there is peace because there was peace when I traveled.
Okay, so thanks so much for coming. Let me have Mr. Raf.
God bless you.
So God bless you. Mr. Raf, good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Rewan.
Okay, thanks for coming again on Bystanders at the new town.
Thank you so much.
So I don't know, maybe you have some greetings to do.
No, I will do greeting because I receive this thing from Tunde Okafo, part of my phone that lost, He contributed money to me, so let me just add to it. So I'm thanking Tunde Okafo. Tunde Okafo is from Oka. I'm thanking him for his efforts. Then again, Mommy Nkechi, I'm thanking you so much. The message you sent to Chigoze delivered it to me. Thank you so much. Then King Joba, I'm thanking you so much for the bracelets you put, on viewing us every day. You watch, it's an effort. Jane Ogo, I'm thanking all of you. Gladys Onyabo, thanking all of you. Mama America, thanking all of you. Ukwaji, Ibiroko, I'm thanking all of you. Ngade, I'm thanking all of you. Folashade,
if you want to send Kinjoba say, how can I say prayer for you? Mr. Kinjoba, if you want to send anything to Mr. Raf, it can go through pastor. It was through pastor that Mr. Tunde Okafo also sent it, so you can send it through pastor. I don't forget that Mr. Raf's phone was stolen at the weekend, but before even his phone was stolen, the person that spoke earlier, Evangelist Benjamin, was there preaching the word of God. Where we don't know that some people have gone to the shop where he charged his phone and where they stole it. So it was two people's phone that was stolen at almost the same time. So we can help them and show them love. God bless you so much. So anything you want to do, you can do it through Mr. Pastor's Mr. number. So let's continue. So let's look at the fact that we are looking at this statement from the APC. They are telling Jonathan, they are telling PDP, Jonathan can never remove Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because the North is telling Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you are not performing well. I'm talking about the Iowa is constituting for you. They are telling Tinubu, you are not performing well, you may be removed. But then PDP are now calling Jonathan for that, for that convention, and you are still for the APC saying, even if you bring 10 Jonathan, Tinubu will spend 8 years. That is the question to you. What do you think that is giving the APC confidence in saying that the APC is set to retain power, maybe no matter what happens in Nigeria?
My brother, there are many things that is giving APC the prerogative to, be saying nonsense, rubbish to PDP, political parties and other political party platform in Nigeria. Do you know there are many reasons why they have that kind of effrontery to come out to the glaring set and tell the whole world that Jonathan cannot remove? One is money. Money answered all things. The money that APC have, the money that Nigeria is having now as a country is on the hands of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. One, he is the Minister of Petroleum. So that is where the major income, our monolithic economy, is from that platform, that institution, NNPC. So with money, APC can do and do. They have bought Judiciary, they have bought the lawmakers, they have bought the youth even, because all these musicians, people like, what do you call this man? Two-Face Idibia, that is supposed to be using his music to at least tell the whole world what we are going through in this part of the world. He has been bought over. There are many of them, the youths, even the artists, I can name them, I'm not afraid of them. They are celebrity on social media. Myself, Ralph President, I'm a celebrity. Yul Edochie is supporting him. Bennett Johnson is supporting him. Name them. And then King Joba is asking, so I have to do it. He's asking for the account number of Mr. Matthew. Let me read it once again. The name of the bank is UBA. His name is Oluku. Oluku Binose Matthew. That's his name. Oluku Binose Matthew. The bank is UBA. That is the account number 222 03
60892. And if in case you are even hearing us, this is the same account number that you are collecting money for the our NFA party, which comes up December 22nd. NFA party is the same number, and the reason why you are using this account is that the person that owns the account, they have collected the same money for like 4-5 years now, as a man of integrity. Yes, for many years. So he's a man of integrity, and he will soon come here to speak. That's Mr. Matthew, Pastor Matthew. Let me call the account number once again: 222 03 608 92. Let me say it slowly: 222 03 608 92. Oluku Binose Matthew UBA. So in case you are even hearing us, this is the same account that we are using for NFA party. You can also support us. God bless each and every one of you. So let's continue and look at what I have heard, what I read it out.
So I mentioned one factor that can influence APC to win election again, whether Jonathan is 9 million or Atiku 500 in number, Obi 3 million. Do you know another factor? The factor of radicalization or rascalization of the Department of Judiciary in Nigeria. The judiciary, the courts, the lawyers, the judges, they have become rubber stamps to the present Tinubu administration. See, do not forget that recently, I think around that kind, let me say March or more, Tinubu made the salaries of all the judges in Nigeria 5 million per month. So with this kind of payment, you can see that you cannot go to court to challenge him. Whether there is election or there is no election, the deal is been done. That's second factor. That's rubber stamp. You know, Department of Judiciary becoming rubber stamp to the executive department. So number three, again, what we are running in Nigeria is Aboroid regime. There are talks everywhere, and all the talks across the country are in support of the ruling party. Most of us were not violent. Women can never fight. Students, there are many students that cannot challenge anybody, even though the youth. So but these talks are very deadly, bloodthirsty, and dangerous, and we cannot just go outside there to vote while having all these manners, all manners of danger, confronting us. We are not thugs in Nigeria. At least there are many Nigerians that are brought from very good family or parents. That is three factor. Then again, another factor is the political juggernauts we have in Nigeria. They are all money mongrels. If you come out with money, billions again, this present administration will still remain because it's going to buy all of them. Okay, imagine last year, each and every political party that aligned with APC carted home 100 million naira. Is it Tenkobo? And that was even when naira was valuable. Yes, rubbing shoulder with naira. They all went home with 100 million. So look at the way all the judges deviated from following justice. Look at the way the Department of Judiciary has messed our judicial or our legal system. There is no court again in Nigeria. And again, how is it that before so let me announce King George by saying that I've sent 50K to the account number for you. So you can appreciate him. Oh, King George, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You've been doing this. God will always bless you. I think after this program, I will find my way to where I will get my new Android.
A new phone. Now so let me start already again to announce. Come, there's a reason. Come. No, stay. No, we are not. So now here. Like when I resume duty as the new anchor of Flip TV, I said that you are going to find a way to make sure that our people connect to the people, our audience and the reviewers. But over the course of this, he's an evangelist. He's still going out to preach today. That's how he does almost every day. Now, while preaching here, we saw him preaching here. Somebody was busy stealing his phone where he was charging it. So please, you can also help him, Evangelist Benjamin. You can please help him. So
God bless you, my people, to the glory of God Almighty, and God will bless you Everything is to the glory of God, and the same God that give you life and give you the heart to give will multiply it in the name of Jesus. As I was doing that, just as the Lord instructed me, and I came out here for all of us to hear the voice of our God, the Creator. But you know, this period is a period whereby many things goes. When I went back to check on my phone, look at the charger, and they just removed the phone and left the charger for me. And I look at it that there is no need of quarreling with the owner of the shop, because it's not bad by allowing me to charge my phone in his shop. So I have to a kind of, okay, let peace reign. There is no need, whichever way God lay in your heart to be of support, God will bless you.
Yes.
For the sake of God, and God will help you.
Yes, yes, we will keep announcing, because you are doing the work of the Lord before these people came. But so what I'm saying, the political juggernauts, the political, let me call them political elephants in Nigeria. The only language they hear is embezzlement, siphon it, offshore account, and do what? Play eye service before Nigerian president. So they are there for what? Sharing money, squandermania. Come and appreciate Kinjo Oba. Come. Kinjo Oba said he has sent 50K today for the evangelist fund. You have to appreciate.
God bless you, my beloved brother, and God will continue to bless you. O nwere okwu nchọrọ ikwu n'isi gị, ana m ekwe maka na o nwere ihe ọzọ. Ana m ekwe n'ihi na onye nwe m nke Chukwu kere anyị, kere mụ na gị na-abọ, nyere m ikikere site n'afọ nne m. Oge m na-agba ọsọ ya, ọsị m na ihe aka ị ga-arụ, ma gị ndị kwanyere tụrụ egwu Chineke na-esara orisa anya wee mee ihe i mere, ụmụaka gị agụrụ ama ngụ ha. Mene ya na ịnọ ya agụrụ ama ngụ ha, o nwere ihe ga-eme ha, ihe ọjọọ agaghị ezute ha, n'aha Jizọs Kraịst bụ onye nwe anyị. Okay. I want to pray in English.
Just fast.
In the name of Jesus Christ, because you have respect unto the Lord God Almighty, who chose me from my mother's womb, based on the fact that I was even running away. He said, this is the call I have given to you, the cross you must carry, and which I have decided to carry it. And that is the man you have respected, not me. Your children will not go hungry, whether you are there or not, in the name of Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's good. Okay, then let's continue. We are looking at the fact that what is giving the APC confidence is saying no matter what, even if we 10 Jonathan, APC is going to win 2027.
And again, like I think I mentioned 3 factors or 4 factors. Again, lawlessness. I don't see the reason why someone should go to collection center and announce the result, declare someone a winner without hearing from the court, without going to the court first. If you declare somebody a winner, he become a president over the court, over the Department of Judiciary, even the lawmakers. So he is above the court. If he probably goes to the court, he's going to come out in flying colors. So what I'm trying to say is that let us finish everything. Let court be the one that will judge. Let us know whether the election has been judged or the vote we are cast through this thing, electrical means, that is beavers. Because after you declare somebody a winner, he become a lord over the whole Nigeria. Even the presiding chief judges is their lord. So whatever he tells me, we do. What am I trying to say? Lawlessness is the issue. We shouldn't be going to collection center. First, let the court judge. Let the court make sure that the electioneering process was not violated before declaring somebody a winner. If all these are not put in place, I don't think 350 million Jonathan, 2,000 article can even withstand Tinubu, because he has authority over everything in Nigeria. We are not following the law. What Nigerians are following is strength, power, criminality, money. I don't understand. Somebody that is a criminal, they will be celebrating you, they will be hailing you, they will be playing eye service. So you will forget decency here. If our society is not sanitized, I don't think Tinubu will not come back 2027. And again, let me tell you, what Hausas are shouting. Is it not because they are not enjoying what they were enjoying during Buhari regime? Is it not because all those ghost workers, all those Ghana must go, that they always contribute at Ukumango. Every mango tree that is made secretariat in the north is no longer like that again. The ghost workers from where they are eating is no more. All those appointments without federal character that Buhari made during his regime, Tinubu has come and made his own. So Hausas are not benefiting, and they will never be so complacent or patient as the Igbos. If the Hausas could be the Igbos that have been denied of this kind of inclusion, I don't understand, in the political system. For how many years now the Hausa they would have gone and hang themselves?
Are you saying that the North may not? Now let me start from Muhammadu Buhari. Muhammadu Buhari's government seems to be like another government. We saw the state architecture. Now people have been accusing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of running like so-called like a Yoruba government. You are saying that? Do you think that the North cannot take what the Igbos may have been taking in Nigeria?
Igbo has been taking it for over 60 years now. Naira, NAIRA never allowed Igbo to rule again. It started in 1966. From 1966 till now is 58 years. I think I'm right. 58 years. Igbo man no film. I don't understand. Hausa just how many months? Just barely 24 months. Hausa could not bear the pain I have been bearing as an Igbo man. For 50 something years, Igbo man said, "Oh, you people should go on." Oga, Hausa, I'm not spoken in the northern region of Nigeria is Hausa. That's why we see all of them. We judge them to be Hausas. What I'm trying to say is that they are it now. What do you eat? Bola Ahmed Tinubu after his own regime, Igbo man take over. Can't you sit down and enjoy Igbo man regime? Because probably if Igbo man come now, you will see change. Because Igbo man is the only perceived enemy in the political, leadership of the country. If Igbo man make one mistake, the whole country will catch fire. Anybody that goes there, lord it over us, come out with policy that will bring Igbo man business down. But look at what is going on today. What we have here, I won't tell a lie. It is a southwestern regime. Southwestern region, let them get this administration. So, reason why you won't blame them is that Buhari did his own. So Tinubu must do his own. Now if I ask you the question. I'm not saying that what Tinubu is doing is right. Now that what Buhari did is right. It isn't right. So you are closing because I have pastor here. All I'm trying to say is that if you are watching, like I said, click on that like button. Also engage us. See the way you about it, engage us. God bless you. So engage us. Let's have this conversation. Ask our reviewers question, then I read out them the answer. Do you think that what he is saying is a fact? That Tinubu is also doing back to the north what they have done to the south of Nigeria? Yes. And do you also think that Tinubu may be running something that look like a Yoruba government? Do you agree with him? Kindly drop your comment. Let's have a conversation. Don't just hear us. Drop your comment. Let's have this conversation. Because this is a program whereby it's an interactive program. So Honor, good morning. As you greeted us, you are welcome. Stay tuned and don't touch that set. Watch us. You are welcome. So what I'm trying to say is that a Yoruba nation that is in charge now, North should not blame them. North is the people that caused it in the first place. When Buhari was doing his own, how many Garabas, how many Ibrahim, how many Iliyasu have actually come out and blame Buhari? This is what you should do. You shouldn't do it this way. Now they are coming out, running their mouth against Tinubu regime. I'm not saying that Tinubu is right. I'm not saying that Buhari is right. All I know is that one good turn deserves another. When North was in charge, everybody were shouting. Look at this political appointment. It is 96 in number. It is 96 in number. Why didn't you reshuffle it in a way that Yoruba will have their own slot, Igbos will have their own slot, outside their slot, and other ethnicities in Nigeria? You don't turn your back on all these Irobo, Efik. You are calling them minority in their country. Man, it is an abomination. What we are seeing in this part of the world can never ever happen in the Western world. For once we are under the nationality called Nigeria, everybody is inclusive. Everybody should be inclusive on sharing of appointment politically or otherwise. So what I'm trying to say is, why is it that Hausa is shouting? You see it? They are there. They are there under parasitism. They are parasites. They are just sucking our blood. I don't know what I understand. Sucking our blood. Every month ending, everybody should go to Nkumango Secretariat and go buy what and go carry Ghana must go for money for sharing. Some workers are dead. They still pay those workers that are dead. I don't know what I understand. So what I'm trying to say, I'm not trying to exonerate Tinubu, no, but Alpha knows actually that he does what the Obama is doing currently.
Okay, thank you so much for coming. But let me have them pastor too. But he joke by saying he say, what does he say mean? No, he say meaning amen. Okay, you say
Good morning.
Pastor, I'm coming. Let me Pastor Gideon. Good morning, sir.
Pastor Oyayabasi.
Oh, Pastor Oyayabasi. Abasi. Okay, I thought your name is Gideon.
That's my name. That's
okay. Oyayabasi. Pastor, we have been seeing back and forth. The Northern Youth, that is the Iowa Conservative Youth Forum, they are saying that Bola Ahmed Tinubu may have not performed well, that the North are not happy with him. But now we saw how PDP invited Jonathan. Is it for their convention? We don't know. But APC is telling PDP, Andre Jonathan cannot remove Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What do you have to say, Mr. Pastor Oyayabas?
When we come to place of speaking like this, there's people that are going to talk all kinds of rubbish that they like to talk. Then we talk sense, we talk facts, we talk word that people in God. Now God they know our talk, no be man. You understand me? Now God they honor us for our talk, no be man. You understand? The condition of Nigerian today, outside trying to come out and say end bad government, you will not join. Yoruba no join. You understand me? To end bad government. Outside really suffering because they don't do what Igbo man do to make it. Like Raphael said that they should endure. Outside man cannot cheat. Outside man cannot cheat for business. You don't go double price for you. You don't go buy something. The Igbo man takes 40,000. At the end you price that you come buy 20,000. That means you can chop 20,000 Sarah. Outside no go do that. So Igbo man can survive in any government because nobody check him. Does that mean? Nobody check Igbo man his business, the way he do, the way he cheat people, the way no price control now. So Igbo man can double price and sell, and do and cross border. Outside no that. Outside they import. Igbo man really make it importing. Bribe custom, bring take product on sale here. Outside no that. So outside is painful, it's pain them because they are not like Igbo man who struggle with all kinds of evil to survive. Without caring, without thinking.
Evil.
In those don't get baby factory, they outside get baby factory. They even get baby factory in the east.
So if you start looking at those prices,
there is a tax. How
about the Almajiri?
Listen to me, Almajiri in the north is not the food. It may not be food. So whatever Igbo man do to make it, outside no go do that. Igbo man no go do that to make it. So he pain us, he really attack us. Because we fear God. Outside man fear Allah. Igbo man fear God. Understand me? So Igbo man no fear God. Anything we do for business to survive, he survive.
No, you can't.
So no. You need to understand how you do in business and survive with the government. Because outside have evidence to prove that is ain't bad government. I mean, they come out, they die for it. Ain't bad government that is no good. But Igbo man never said thing for it. That means Igbo man love bad government. And he survive with it because he know how to make his way to survive. Nobody go like me. Don't look at the comment. Nobody go like what I talk because I know what I'm saying. So now, why outside crying and crying, everything for them is collapsing. Is that me? Driving truck from outside land to Lagos, you know much they fuel diesel to drag truck. It take them something. You understand me? To drive truck, maybe Nama to come and sell for Lagos. Pastor, let me. So I'm outside. Pastor, if you outside be in that debt, so don't take it to compare the man where Raphael said, let eat Igbo man. If outside be in the shop Igbo man, make you no cry. Outside man go cry, you no fit be like Igbo man.
Pastor Oyabas. Now, if you say the Igbos are happy or they are evil, that's one side. That is I'm coming. You cannot call out everybody. Maybe some.
All Igbo say every day they cheat on that business.
No. You understand, Pastor? You can't generalize.
No Igbo man can say man they don't cheat you. If you don't get to know open eye, when did they talk for that? Am I smart with him? And they talk on the fair, and they talk for media for the whole world. What do they talk about? Am I afraid of them? No, listen to me. This bar, if you buy if you open eye, will cheat you. Anything you buy, if you open eye, will cheat you. Is that reason? I'm coming. That is not business. That is dubious business. You understand me? If you sell business, everybody do business. Do it fair business. Give somebody fair price. As I gave you opportunity for you to think as a Yoruba boy, I tell you to think about this, that I want to buy something for
television, small television, I think 24 inches. You man tell me 40k. And now price for him, I price at large, he said that television 20k. Now if I count 40k, give me go chop me 20k. That's what they do for the entire nation.
Is it that business?
I'm coming. Is that business?
I'm asking, is it that business?
Is that business? Is that way for you to keep such amount and rob people? What about, okay, if we have 100%, 50% of people that cannot price and you rob them, are you not taking the money and chop? Is that supposed to be like that? Is that what happened in UK? Is that what happened in America? Listen to me. In the old nation, they have price control. So there is this Yoruba man rule now. Igbo man don't have price control. No price control in this country. So if you don't get price, if there's no price control, somebody must double price and cheat you. You buy something yesterday, you go back today, this morning, don't increase. You say the thing don't increase. So pastor, these are problems. I'm telling you what, the man takes survive, you know shout. So pastor, you're looking at the fact that if you look at the man survive, you know shout. After man survive, because what he shout, because you don't do those things. So pastor, let's look at the Nigerian contest, Pastor Yabasi. Now, if you look at the Nigerian contest, ever since independence, the only Igbo that seemed closer to power was only a ceremonial president. I'm coming. Even closer to power, I'm coming. Is that me? I they don't get closer to power. They give them power to sell. They rob the Nigerians. So now, if you are selling market now, they're selling for the entire nation. The question is that if you are saying that the Yorubas, no power will give you money. No power to give you money. The one way worse pass is when you say you don't get price control. Then worse pass power will give you power save. Power, news go carry news, carry money when you talk. All the people wey keep money, no, the body no bring all of them out. They don't bring the money of the traders. Where it is. So a man as a president, even be fair. There's a question than business people. There's a question to you that do business. There's a question to you that I'm coming that why must you always in your interview attack the Igbos? This is the question. My question, my why I attack Igbo? Don't do I say you are good. Don't that do I say they are good. Don't do I say they are good. You don't even put for what? Take 3%. You are very bad man. Don't do I say you are good. Don't pay time. Before you come up plan for somebody, don't come up for your own. That's my own text in my life. After this, so anything where you do you look good, tell me say, Pastor, you do this one, you look good. Condemn me now. But if I don't do it, understand me? Take me as what as me and you. But don't ever be a bad man. Can't get a talk for people that say make your people they give you honor. They talk say you too talk. What do you talk? Are you good? So Pastor, why now this is a question from Mr. Let me his name. Mr. Ikechukwu Ezenwa. He said that what Ikechukwu is not there. So he said, what did Igbo people do to you? He said, see the truth, they call it. See the truth that I'm telling you now. You are making business, you are selling market, you shop. How do you sell those market? That's what you come to know what I'm talking about. How do you train a boy for 7 years to be running people for market? I'm coming. Listen to me. If people man carry a boy to train for 7 years, what do you teach that boy? He teach to sell market and keep change. You train that boy to carry fake bills and original bills and mix together. That's why you train that boy for 7 years inside that shop. You understand me? So Igbo land inside their land, they know they there. They come to Lagos so they can cheat Lagos. They can't cheat their brother. If you say Kolele, Igbo man no say this is my brother, they can't cheat her. He come over Lagos, he go over the Nigerian to cheat people for selling market. Their resources to cheat and survive. Listen to me. If you don't come down, if you don't come, I'm a pastor. If you call me Muku, call me Muku. If you call me Fool, if you become a madman, I know who I am. I'm a pastor. Anything I see in you, I will tell you. If you don't call that character and plan for him, there's nothing can put. That thing that cause against God because what is a sin against God. You are teaching human being to make your wealth. You go see, you go buy a car, you go build house. How do you manage to sell this market and buy this thing? You teach people. It's over price. People cannot price. Some people they can price. Like me, I can price very well. Even if I price it in the face. But some people that they can tell them price, they got the money for. You rob them. You chop. So pastor, you spoke about I'm coming. When you do all these things, this thing is a sin against God. So pastor, you spoke about the agents that are also doing. Last week you spoke about it. That's I about your own. I pay by your own. For me they are here. Then the whole world here. The collision agreement. What is that money all about? What do you mean that money? After somebody say British destroy us, British collision agreement in their land. Somebody come to land with you. Even you even collect it small. Somebody come to land to live with you as a brother after you build out. Somebody come to and live. You don't force that person. After you don't take it away. But listen to me. There's somebody I got very angry. You don't know. I'm a God. So God is arguing with you about it. Listen to me. Somebody want to come live with you. You call it rent, your own rent, you don't call it to finish. And you now force the person to pay you 50-50 agreement that you can't even have any receipt to give.
No, say na small money. Some pay 200,000, some pay 300,000 for agent agreement. The same thing, Igbo too. You buy market for them, they cheat you. Those two try to feel good for them to do that.
Now, somebody telling me to ask you that if you are saying the Igbos are the problem, are the Igbos the custom that are bringing these charges for goods to be?
Oh, bring custom and bring goods inside.
I'm coming. No, do you mean that I'm coming? Do you mean that only the Igbos are the plain affording agents?
80% of importers are Igbos in Nigeria. Right from the challenge till now, they build import into import. When they bring goods come that no good, custom taxes, they go pay 5 million, 10 million, and they carry those price, put for what item? Where they carry come from the container. Then they take and cut Nigeria neck. You see this shit that to survive? Huh? Who bribe the custom? Why you not take custom? They don't bribe you. If you like, kill me. So like I said, I'm coming. If you are watching, can you click on that like button? I'm engaging part here. Click on that like button. Drop your comments. These are the interactive session. Pastor, let us be having enough. So, Pastor, what is the way out now? Check now. Since Tinubu coming, he said they should sell car that they collect from custom. But Buhari said no go sell. If I sell, I encourage them to go bring car. Why am I collecting something from there? I take and they sell. Goodluck that she no fit sell. Car was they put on top. Go see car. Go see millions of car. The more they collect this car from smoking for Igbo man, you go collect another one from the still collect am. And that car now is to sell for entire Nigeria. That car can be, they can keep entire Nigeria and that car one by one. You know, if you still remain, plenty car. We the man smoking and bring and pay custom and cross. Pay custom and cross. Car where they say 10 years, you bring them, you go bring them, you pay custom and cross. You need to know what you do for the country. You understand me? You will not change here, a Yoruba man, a Igbo man, not change in this character. Stop praising people, and make your wealth. It cannot be good in our gods. No, because Mendura one now.
So now, we are rounding off now. Let's round off now. You have always said, in your opinion, that the Igbos and the Yoruba are the problem of Nigeria. Okay. So now, then I read that people that have ruled Nigeria, that have governed Nigeria. The only Igbo man that was close to power was Azikiwe, and was a ceremonial president. That means an Igbo man has never become the president. Yoruba would have become president was I'm coming, Obasanjo military president, and then soon call Obasanjo back and Tinubu now. The North has ruled Nigeria. I'm coming. The North has ruled Nigeria for a long time. Why can't you attack the North?
No, man, don't come to Mr. President. I said Mr. President is worse. Mr. President is mirror. Mr. President is the mirror for entire world. Even man no be mirror. Even man no be mirror. Who gonna check business for himself? Who gonna check what the woman affect you they said? When their daughter don't agree with this time to check what they sell, they don't kill the woman. Who check Mr. President to check their business? Who check the woman business? So president is mirror. For them to even be president is not good. For everybody to see what he's doing. Does that mean? But nobody go to Igbo man shop say wait till what he say how much is everything. Now then they corrupt past the president. Does that mean? President is mirror now for everybody. We cannot do this and we go there. They want to report what they happening. Then people see what the president is doing. But who they report Igbo man who come this the way they do? Who destroy them? Who you see Igbo man who be the way they do?
Now there's a lot of everyone Liverpool say that jealousy is your problem.
Jealousy, you need to repent. You need to repent. No be jealousy. No, you need to repent. I don't jealous you. Nothing to do for me. You can't give money to bad air. That man, when he talk, I don't give money to bad air to feed my family. But I'm telling you something we're supposed to change. Where we good. Make something good in our country. This is abomination to us. And you say that I'm jealous you. Are you for criminal life? So you did criminal life. I can't jealous you for criminal life.
So Pastor Yabasina, let's round up. What is the way forward for Nigeria?
If a man and the man repent, I think. That's the thing we do. I'm coming. Check me very well. What I don't call to beat you or slap you. If you can have a repentant heart, transform yourself, have a new thinking, or how you can move out things. You can see the light of God. But when you still continue in this world, you get money to buy cars, buy land, to all this you take and beg wealth, and so you still the proud. We are not going anywhere. We are just the run, they don't feel one. You don't do like they run, they still one place. You see me? Don't be like they run, they still one place. God, what you think that is giving benefit to you is not benefit to God. What you do is a very bad thing in the eyes of the Lord. And that thing where you do is what affect entire Nigeria and break us down to nothing.
So you are standing on your opinion, you are closing now that Yoruba and Igbos are the problem of Nigeria.
Not the president, they pay education to every state governor. But we here for individual and we live in our community. Now we pay the pain. Not the president. No be true, man, no be about Benjamin Tinubu. Nigerian they blame president. They blame you are a tool to blame president. They blame the president for every state governor now. What we face is what this shop, this golden house, voila, this and that 90 with the problem. You want to jump up, that's the problem we face here. Okay, if you go to my place, go buy something, go win it or win it. You know, come put that price for your market. So masses buy high, market start to suffer, masses start to comment, masses start to die in hunger.
So in your opinion, you are closing now. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not the problem of Nigeria.
No, be the problem with the government. Now we. You will sell something for market, so for a shop that we say, go and they enter this our shop buy something. They buy that thing overseas. They don't enter this our shop and buy CI the man Tinubu. Or they want to then ask that whether Ahmed Tinubu don't ask before. Ahmed Tinubu don't ask before. I'm getting the question. You didn't ask before. Now we don't ask. Now we don't know how much to pay us to go and pay every 40,000, 100,000 for Sarah. Say Nigerian payment. Now we go to buy small thing. You know what price they give you. You know it's for you to buy. Everything is so high. Okay, wait. It's been December with this. You want to go to East. Go and tie motor now. Why the man say, okay, my brothers could go to see their sister and their brother or their land. They don't bring the price down. Now they won't kill us. Is that life?
But they are buying fuel at high price.
Can you listen to me? Can't you? Nobody to buy sacrifice chain to go to eat, to go to every. That's federal government initiative. I'm coming. Nobody to buy sacrifice chain now. People should go to sacrifice to prison. Now the price you carry before 20,000 to east. Now now you carry up to what? Listen to me. That price you carry 20,000 to east. When December no come, you carry 20,000. You see cake there. Now because December come, you carry up to 50,000. Now you tell me that you are really good thing. Why do you increase that price to 50,000? And now chop 30,000 Sarah. Understand me? Because people won't go December, go visit their brother, and you cannot help them as your brother. They go to east. They are all east. What do you need to say anybody?
So thank you so much, Pastor. God bless you.
No, Pastor, make an idea. If we don't check out what I'm saying, people say babies are mad, I'm stupid. But if we don't check what we say, what I'm saying, people sit down and lie down for bed and think we can never flee from this country. Nobody come and do us. Now we destroy ourselves, put ourselves in bondage because we don't want to change our mind from bad thing we do. That thing will give us money, we want to be there. That thing will give us food, we want to be the main there. That thing will make us buy car and pride for community. Now we want to be there. No, let me see go be. Change that mentality because we make us to die, make us to become nothing. Okay. Now, wait, who marry now? Nobody feel married. All these guys don't feel married. You know, you see, they are putting us in bondage. Pay money to marry. Go buy something very expensive. You are doubling price because no price until you are doubling price. You want to go state house now? Before we rent house, we buy television, we buy fridge, we sell our house to go and marry wife. Now you see to buy those things. You know, you see to buy. So we are putting us in bondage because of what you want to enjoy. You don't need to answer. You need to answer. Until we change this atmosphere, change this character, and change it. You cannot be able to do. Don't blame government.
God bless you so much. You have heard this is an opinion. We can't keep that's the opinion. That's how it comes here once in a while. Let me have them join, sir. Let's do this together. We are closing. So let me have Mr. Olajide, good morning, and Mr. Femi. Mr. Olajide, no, you are just coming. Let me have Mr. Olajide. Do you agree with that man of God or Pastor Oyabasi Gideon, who says that the present problem of Nigeria, we ourselves are the problem of the country?
Hello. The problems of this country is on both the government and the people. Not entirely the people. Government officials who are in places of authority, the kind of policy they bring up for their citizens are very, very harsh sometimes. Not only that, their actions of embezzlement, of stealing public funds that should have been met for people is also not helping the matter. So the problem of this country is both from the government and the people. So it's not entirely the people. So the where the people are involved is whereby their own actions are not helping one another. That's where people contribute to the problem. But whereby government policy, actions, attitudes, style of governance, worsening lifestyle of Nigeria, that's where government is also involved. So the problems are from both the government officials the government of system, governance, laws, administration, and as well the people itself who are not helping one another in their devilish and uneconomic way of relating to their parent countrymen. So I don't put the problem alone on Nigerians or the masses, but both on Nigerians and the people.
So let's go here. Mr. Olugbagabamdele is saying that Igbo man get business sense. I remember giving Igbo man money to buy me items from supermarkets. When he came back, I found out he has bought materials from the one he had at home, put money for pocket. Now, okay, price saying that pastor he has gone. Okay, that he stop. Okay, okay. So now, do you agree with pastor that the Igbos and Yorubas are the problem of, which is the opinion, are the problem of Nigeria, excluding the North and Ibido that are his people?
That's pastor's opinion. Remember, you asked him a question which he did not answer. He told him that the North has ruled this country more than any other tribe. They don't, because they didn't answer the question. If out of him maybe about 10 rulers so far, North has constituted about 8. Yoruba and another tribe, just 1 or 2. Then who has put this nation into this condition we are right now? And there is no the North responsible, because the North has ruled this country more than any other tribe. So for him, that's his own interest. That's his own opinion. So you don't agree with him? I don't agree with him, because you asked him that question. I'm quoting you. You asked him that the North has ruled this country more than any other those tribes. You has never ruled this country. Yoruba has hardly ruled. Because remember, I told you that majority of rulers has already been from the North, and the country is in this state. If you really answer the question, he does the question. He writes away that answer the question. That means if you put the number of years we have had rulers here of this country, we have North constitute that 80%, and the country is in this constitution we are. Then we should not be responsible for it. Then we should not. We don't not responsible for the social status constitution that Nigeria is right now, because not consistent bulk of the period of rulership of this country. You as ever ruled, the last rule just made the 2 times. The remaining higher percentage has been the Northerners. So now should be ahead of responsible for, if that was is saying, not that should be ahead of responsible for the situation we have before this country, because they have ruled this country more than any other tribe, which is not answer, it didn't answer the question.
So, Mr. Femi, you were not here when they were making those statements. But are the Igbos the problem of Nigeria? Then
every tribe, we are the own. We contribute to the problem of Nigeria one way or the other. It's not that the Igbo are innocent or they can exonerate themselves from situation we find ourselves, but we cannot put all the blame of Nigeria on Igbo or Yoruba or Hausa, because at a particular time each one of us, we have had an advantage to be at the realm of power. What do we do? Igbo, even if they have not, if anybody will say that Igbo has not ruled this country before, I will disagree. 6 months of Aguiyi-Ironsi put us to where we are now. It was only the 6 months of Aguiyi-Ironsi that our regional system of government was scrapped, and they promulgate unitary system of government, which is affecting us up to date. We are still looking for that true federalism that we lost that time. Up to this moment, we are unable to achieve it, and anybody can read meaning to it. People just like to be crying wolf or try to play a victim all the times. Honestly speaking, what happens when you have a person, the same region from a particular, the same tribe as a military head of state, minister of justice and attorney general of federation from the same region and tribe, and they now promulgate that kind of a law that the smaller unit don't have authority again. All the authority in the smaller unit has been collapsed. Then everything is concentrated to the central. Logically, you too reason it, and since then Nigeria, we have not been able to balance up to this moment. Having said that, we cannot put all the blame on the Igbos, because after the Igbo goes, when the Fulani took over, when you are accusing somebody of doing wrong thing, when you took over, why can't you correct it? But instead of them to correct it, they now use that advantage to kukuma subject Nigeria into this perpetual something. So it's like if I see the way I see this thing, Igbo, they are always take advantage of the situation that they have. Unification, after the unification law, the Aboki said they are going. Araba, they say no, we are not going to be part of this. They didn't take a cogent action, but they said that we are going. Then the Agui try to pacify them and cajole them, and they move on. And instead of Agui to execute the people that plan the coup, they were kept in the prison. And there is a rumor that their salary are still being paid. So that's what makes them say, hey, this thing, it looked like you intentionally carry out all this thing, and they took over from him. But instead of them to reverse the thing, they didn't reverse it. So all of us, like, you permit me to sing that, gbogbo wa la lọ́wọ́ ń bẹ, gbogbo wa la lọ́wọ́ ń bẹ, bí Nàìjíríà ṣe dà lónìí, gbogbo wa la, both Hausa, Igbo and Yoruba, we have contributed. Let me tell you, when Doyin Akunyili was a minister, was a director general of NAFDAC, where he has most of our job done was in the southeast. If he has to face his own people, fake drug, expired drug, do you know what that woman faced? They nearly killed that woman while he was there. Assassination attempt. They nearly killed her. Even after she was out of office, they make sure that they see her at the end. After they finished her, they still went ahead to kill her husband. So to tell you that there is no tribe that can exonerate itself from where Nigeria is today. We have had a Yoruba president. Currently, we are having a Yoruba president now, and we see his move. There is hunger in the town, though there are some policies that lead us to that one. But some people say, to me, there are necessary steps that need to be taken. Maybe you should have introduced some other means to cushion the effect, but they are the necessary move. Removal of subsidy, and I've been saying it that I challenge any president that will come in 2027 if it's not President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to tell us that he's going to remove some, he's going to reverse the subsidy.
So now I'll be asking both of you one more question more so that we can go. Okay. I didn't know that I've Pastor only used most of our time, but by Monday I'm going to rectify that. Okay. Now let me allow you go with this question, then I'll allow him go. 2007 election, we have seen the North is saying Iowa, it goes for me. AYCF is saying, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you are not performing well. The North may not be happy with you. But then on the front page of the Punch newspaper this morning, we saw how PDP may have invited Jonathan, but APC is telling PDP, 100 Jonathan, 10 Jonathan will not remove Tinubu from the presidency. Tinubu has spent 8 years. Why do you think that APC is having that confidence from? Or what do you think that is giving the APC party confidence?
Well, first of all, let me talk generally about Nigeria, that Nigeria believes that there is no perfect or free and fair election in Nigeria. They may be relying on that. Then after that one, go and look at the opposition that you see, that you can call opposition now. They are not really breathing. They are not a breathing opposition. We see how Labour Party is being let me tell you, if Nigeria will want to face reality, since we have been crying, how many times have you seen any mass defection? How many have you seen mass defection from APC to either PDP? Have you ever heard something like that? You should have been hearing that, like 500,000 people from a particular state moved from APC to PDP, but instead they went to Edo, they won. They went to Ondo, they won. So that kind of a thing may be giving them confidence that Jonathan will not win, because even when Jonathan was there as a president, he couldn't win the alliance of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Buhari that time. He was defeated. Now you want to bring him back. Only what I know Jonathan will rely upon if he come back is the vote of common man on the streets.
The vote can count.
That is another challenge. Now they want to remove card. And they say they want to do these people that are abroad, our people that are abroad, that they are going to vote abroad vote. Honestly speaking, I see it as a calculated attempt for mega electoral fraud. That is what is That is what is telling me. That's what that decision. That is what is telling me. I don't know where they are going.
Okay, sir. Thanks for coming, sir. By Monday, if you are here, I'm going to have you more on this. Pastor really took my time. So, Mr. Olajide, you said you have something to say about what he just said.
See, let me tell President Goodluck Jonathan. Jonathan is a man I respect a lot. President Jonathan is a man I respect a lot. Let him be aware that those who are clamoring for him to come, there are the people that also that work against his interest then, who work against his interest in 2012. The same people in the north who are clamoring for him now, they are the ones that work against his interest. And let him be aware that they are only doing it for their selfish interest, not for the interest of anybody. Jonathan should take note that no other interest, they are not clamoring for him to come and take over power back. They are only doing that for their own personal selfish interest, not the interest of Nigerians. For them to grab power for their own selfish interest. This is the same people that work against his interest in 2015. How could they now be starting turn around now and saying it's now the Messiah they now wanted? The same people who said is the worst. You remember how they got out of data here against him? The same people. So Jonathan should just be aware that they want to use him as a tool to achieve their selfish interest. That's why you should know that the same ones that are ganging up now that Jonathan is you the one. The same people that gang up against him. The same people that gang up against him that for you here, go back there. The same people that gang up against him in 2015 in the north, the same people that gang up against him that are now asking him to come. He said the six Jonathan should not allow his name to be rubbish. Okay, so are you taking your opinion that or they are deceiving him? The Jonathan who work against him, who call him there, who cheated, who work against his interest, they are the same people now ganging up against him. They want to use him for their own selfish personal interest. They just want to use him as a tool. Jonathan to be aware of that, should not succumb to their deceit. Jonathan has retired. He's a highly respectable person in the whole nation across the world. Somebody who voluntarily considered to defeat and hand over power peacefully to man who won him in the election. So the people that use him, that work against, they are the same people now ganging up. They are for their own service interest. He should discard them. Let him enjoy his retirement, hold on to the service he has built over the years, and disregard that he does go and look for somebody else. And let's not succumb to his name being rubbish. The same mouth that rubbish him, they are lying to him, they are deceiving him. He should know that it's their own selfish interest they want to use him for. It's not succumb to their self. It's not fall to their deceit. That's my conclusion for Jonathan. As far as Jonathan matter is concerned. If Jonathan wants to bring up any other person, let them bring up any other person and sponsor him. They should leave Jonathan alone. The same people rubbish him, they are deceiving him for their own selfish interest they are working for. Not for Nigerian interest.
So I can have you on and on, but I'm looking at the time. I have less than 10 minutes. I still have to be at 2 minutes. Okay. But thank you
for the second time. I want to thank Dr. Oji for his blessing unto me, for saying he's my great fan. In fact, I assure you that we said I've been outstanding. I thanked him yesterday. I've received the alert. I'm thanking him again. Yes. Then the flip platform for I wish was able to see my comments that I responded to it and bless me personally. I'm blessing Flip TV as well. We will become a global brand by God's grace. And the anchor man too, who made this possible. And Mr. Ariwan, you are blessed. I will do the last time on Monday. God bless you very much. Thanks for coming. Thank you. It's good. Let me have Mr. Tinubu because I might not have you today. I don't know because Pastor will be my last person. But Mr. Tinubu, good morning. The reason why I want to have you, I want to give you more time. The time is really. I want to just give you 10 minutes. It's because Pastor made some allegations. We've been seeing going back and forth on the comments. First is that, do you agree with Pastor? So this is an opinion that the Yorubas and the Igbos are the problem of Nigeria. They are not there. They are not. No region is a problem to each other. There is no region that is a problem to each other. What is the problem is the foundation that Nigeria was built upon, and that foundation does not allow for coexistence. The coexistent aspect of it is basically to satisfy a certain interest. It does not have a national outlook. And based on that, that is why they said after 100 years of this kangaroo collabo, let me put it that way, amalgamation, you can go your separate ways. But what is tying Nigeria is the crude oil. What is making Nigeria look as if it's a unity is the crude oil. In the absence of crude oil, then you know that Nigeria has never been and will not be one country.
So let me start reading from here. I want to have you on the job, Pastor. Kemi Badenoch, she and them are they've been going back and forth. They have been going back and forth. And then Kemi Badenoch said that yesterday, I am a Yoruba. I have nothing in common with the people from the north of the country. The Boko Haram where Islamists is. That's Kemi Badenoch. Let me read what Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie said. He said that I am a Nigerian because a white man created Nigeria and gave me that identity. I am black because the white man considered black to be as different as possible from white. But I was Igbo before the white man came. Look at Kemi Badenoch is saying I'm a Yoruba. Chimamanda Ngozi say I'm an Igbo. What do you think is the problem of Nigeria and how can this thing be resolved?
Everything that would have made Nigeria look as if it is going to build a nationality on Nigerians has already been balkanized. There's no Nigerian that can community come out and tell you that I am a proud Nigerian. Anybody that is telling you that he is a proud Nigerian, look at it very well. He is just being cosmetic with the truth. Until we see that leadership that will give us that identity required as a people of a nation. In the absence of that, we continue to struggle over unity. When you look at the kind of statement the vice president made, the kind of statement that was attributed to BK Dabiri, why Femi is responding to those statements, it became very clearly that they want to corrupt her. They want to corrupt her status. They want to see how they can leverage on her membership of the British Parliament to champion a corrupt influence. And she's not interested. As simple as that. She does not believe in Nigeria. Here we see people at that level, not all these people where you know that they don't have any food today. Say Nigeria. You don't know the meaning of Nigeria. You don't know why you are a Nigerian. But look at these people at the top level of their career, telling you that there is something wrong with this country. And true, there is something wrong with Nigeria. Those who are wearing long and border and thereabout, they are wearing it and pretending that there is unity, but they know there is no unity. The day they stop sharing crude oil money, you see the other aspect of these regions. The day crude oil money will not be shared in Aso Rock, then you look at what the North are saying. If you're not ready to put this thing on the table for everybody as usual, then consider yourself gone. It's as simple as that.
So now, if you are going back and forth, you heard what Pastor said, and I ask you, Pastor has been accused of being jealous of the Igbos. What do you have to say about it?
The Igbo man has never been president in Nigeria. There's no record about that in the first place. The people who have been running Nigeria are Yorubas and Hausas. The Igbo man concentrated more on survival and has built a legacy and a name for themselves. People are still yearning for it. Now people want them to have a taste of Igbo presidency and be able to look at how it will play, how it will work. Can they be able to sanitize the system? Do they have another concept, the philosophy to Nigerian economy? Can they be able to change the corrupt political space? Can they re-strategize Nigeria? Can they transform Nigeria? That is millions of questions people has been asking about Igbo presidency, and they decided in 2023 to give it a trial. But unfortunately, whatever took Dele Farotimi to where he is today is the same thing that denied Nigerians of leadership. And Nigeria will continue to struggle with that tag as long as we continue to throw bad leadership. We continue to pretend over justice. We continue to pretend against the existence of this country, converting it to selfishness. That is just the problem. And you can see very clearly, anybody that's telling you that Igbo is the problem of Nigeria, I don't know how he's able to arrive at that, decision or judgment, But for me, if Nigeria balkanized without an Igbo presidency, if Nigeria balkanized today, the Yorubas and the Northerners should be held responsible for that. And of course, Nigeria is moving towards that direction. For me, I have deep reservation about this country because the country has put some certain things in my consciousness that every day I wake up, I ask myself questions. Is this what it takes to be a Nigerian?
So let me read it again, because the other time the music was interfering with us. Kemi Badenoch, who have been having a running battle with the Vice President Kasim Shettima, said yesterday, that's the UK conservative leader, who might become the Prime Minister of Britain if they did the next election. She said, I am Yoruba. I have nothing in common with the people from the north of the country. The Boko Haram where Islamism is. That's Kemi Badenoch who made the statement. And now go back to what Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie said. She said, I am a Nigerian because a white man created Nigeria and gave me that identity. I'm a black because a white man constructed black to be as different according from his white. But I was Igbo before the white man came. You said that Nigeria is one because of the oil of Nigeria. Can you think that ever a time will come where there will be a unity of purpose, where we are going to see ourselves as one in
the fabric has been tampered with. The fabric of unity has been tampered with. The people continue to throw injustice to people. For me, I do not see the reason why Igbo, even if at Igbo presidency, I do not see the reason why any Igbo man, Igbo nation, the Biafra should be part of this country. I won't subscribe to that. Nigeria has clearly shown that Igbo is not part of Nigeria in all ramifications. Considering the fact that Igbos were the people that pushed for independence of this country, sacrificed a lot before we begin to see ethnic bigotry being introduced into the polity. This sentiment about Igbo, well, I know that it will continue, but it will turn, it will die. So you think that a time will come that sentiment will die? I want to think that can cause the death of that sentiment. We will move on from now and show that we can stand on our own and become a nation on our own. As simple as that. It is as simple as that. When you want to go and rent a house and your mama tells you that there's no house for you, even though you know there's a house, and you both pay more in Lagos State than any other place, especially the Northerners. When you go there now till today, that sentiment is very clear. It's still there till today. Because of Igbo man, you rent a room for 500,000. So what is the unity you are talking about? You see what is happening in Lagos State? So streets that were named after Igbos are being renamed today. See, look at what is happening in Mushi, Ladipo. The same thing in the north. If you're not a Muslim, you're a threat. The world must know, anybody that likes it or not, that is the clear truth. Presently now, and it's still running. Nigeria have to go their separate ways. People that carbonized Nigeria. Remember, I'm a carbon. Everybody suffocating. There was a clause after 100 years, go your separate ways. Why are we struggling? Why are we still struggling over unity that we don't have? Why are you putting it on someone like Kenny that you must be corrupt the way, because they want to corrupt her?
Now let me ask you this question. When we say Nigeria, what does Nigeria mean to you?
Nigeria means, in honest truth, a creation of business enterprise that will profit those British system put as managing directors. In the other way around, Nigeria was given by a woman out of hatred for the black skin. They're like Chimawanda said, they are the one that we can try to call anything white black and call ourselves white and to register. As simple as that. We can decide to call black white. All the feeling are just names. We can call white black and call black white and to register. So when you see black, it is white, and when you see white, it is black. It can register. But they know what they're saying. Outside all these things, all these concepts, philosophy, and reasoning, have Nigeria been able as a nation to give themselves an orientation of a great nation now or in the future?
Now let me read from one of our people that are watching us. Olugbenga Bamidele is saying, Nigeria would have been one of the best countries in the world if every state in the country is allowed to give a percentage to the center in Abuja instead of having this military system. Clarity is greeting. Good morning, my man, Mr. Chinedu. And like I said, if you are watching, click on the like button, like what you are doing, share, and then drop your comment. By dropping your comment, our reviewers are going to take. Yes, it's an interactive show.
No, it's not.
Okay, my boss. So now, do you agree with what Mr. Olubega is saying, that instead of everything in Abuja, why can't we have this paying of percentage to Abuja instead of everybody go to Abuja to beg for money end of the month?
That's why when you look at the tax reform Bola Tinubu is trying to introduce, the North is already seeing it as a threat, because they look at it that they are used to the system of taking their cup or their plate to Abuja to collect allocation, the allocation that come as a result of crude oil. Most capital cities of this country is being built by the resources that is coming from the east. Lagos was built by crude oil money.
You think so?
It's not. Do I think so? Can you look at the record? Of course, that's the truth. Let me tell you when you talk about the concept of migration, what moves people to a particular place is infrastructure, development. And I think what you are seeing in Lagos today is not deliberate. It is deliberate. Where you have in the entire eastern Nigeria, there's no functional seaport, there's no airport, nothing is working. Everybody, see, it's benefiting the body. Let me tell you, no land can be more beautiful and great as Babylon. Where is Babylon today? That's what I'm asking. Then the opportunity of building nationalism, changing policies, amending things to accommodate. But you think Nigeria had 250 ethnic nationalities? Most of them are not even represented in Abuja. Some communities in this country have never produced a House of Rep member. Some communities in this country, as at now, have no electricity. But you look at billions and billions and billions. Those billions they are stealing, packing on daily basis. Where do the money come from? When a state governor every month you go and see allocation.
Let me talk about. I will hand you off for this. But let me talk about justice system. Yesterday, Yabelo was reported to have embezzled over 80 billion. But then it was giving 500 million naira bill. On this platform here, I spoke last week. How a boy, his name is Shegu. Shegu stole a chicken, a fowl, an egg. Shegu was given life imprisonment. Last week, somebody stole yam. He was given 2 years imprisonment. What does it mean for Nigerians if poor people on this matter we don't say stealing is good, but if people steal like they fool something, they go life imprisonment or they go like 3 years imprisonment. Our politicians are stealing large amount of money and they are working free. What does that mean for our justice system in Nigeria?
No, because we are not yet ready to be a nation. We are not yet ready to build nationhood. Until we are ready, you factor everybody into the constitution. But we are not ready. What we are seeing is that how confident are you? How do you wanted to find your way to the national purse? That's the most important thing. Then you know it's going to be temporary. Share. Then when you finally fall out with any of them, they take you to prison. When the money did not go around, you become a victim. Billions and billions and billions. I think under Obasanjo, I can still remember, I can never forget, when he established some agencies like the EFCC. The then EFCC chairman was Nuhu Ribadu. Who was Nuhu Ribadu? Go and look at the antecedent and the background of Nuhu Ribadu. You will remember that Nuhu Ribadu's father was a member of the First Republic.
You are talking about they are recycling themselves.
No, I'm coming. Okay, you know, but let me just round up. Obasanjo asked him to do a proper investigation, on corruption, and at the end of the day, he said all the 36 governors are corrupt. As at that time, including the presidency. That is what. Two, money that has been misappropriated in Nigeria is enough to build the whole of Africa. Thank you.
Let me have Pastor. I'm let you go. Pastor, let me have him as my last speaker. Pastor, let me just say something. Former British Prime Minister Gordon Brown said that the money that was stolen in Nigeria, if 1% is being stolen in the UK will cease to exist. Pastor, I'm my last speaker today. Now, APC is telling PDP nobody can remove Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even if they have 10 Goodluck Jonathan. And the North is telling Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we are closing now, that you are not happy with you. What do you think about 2027? Let me allow you.
To be quite honest with you, the reason they will be saying that because they will trust in the ability to manipulate the system. Otherwise, no reasonable government, having seen that they have not been able to deliver their mandate, will be saying that. Because the way it is, look at what INEC is saying. Instead of telling us that you want to ensure that we start transmitting the election result electronically, you are telling us that permanent voters card, PVC, might not be the ultimate criteria to vote. So for me, they are trying to create lacuna that will give room for power that be to have the capacity to manipulate the system. The best bet is, we are not saying a Tinubu should not win, but let it be free, fair, and credible. And the only way we can guarantee that is let us have our electoral act reform further. And nobody is talking about that. We should remove that power of discretionary power given to INEC to transmit the election result electronically. Once that is done, let me see whether the ruling party will start boasting that nobody can unseat the president.
Pastor, I'm trying to rush you here. I have one minute because of I can see people at the background. I go somewhere with the camera. But Pastor, what is the way forward for Nigeria? Yesterday we saw back and forth. Ken Badenoch is saying, let me. I've read it before. Let me see, maybe I can read it again. Ken Badenoch said yesterday that I am a Yoruba. I have nothing in common with the people of the north, from the north of the country. The Boko Haram where Islamism is. Yeah, and I heard what Chimamanda Adichie said. I'm a Nigerian because a white man created Nigeria. I gave me that identity. I'm a black because a white man considered black people as even as supporting from his wife. But I was Igbo before the white came. In 1 minute, Pastor. Well, if any small thing we are having different people tell that Yoruba matters, Igbo matters, Hausa matters. You don't have a national cohesion. What does that mean for one Nigeria?
There is nothing like one Nigeria. I've said it repeatedly. You only see one Nigeria because people are coerced by the coercive power of the federal government. But unfortunately, they cannot use that same coercive power to coerce Boko Haram, ISWAP, the terrorist organization, killer herdsmen, and even Toji Bello, who burned down the military vehicle. To be quite honest with you, go and look at what Azikiwe, Awolowo, and this other man said about Nigeria. He clearly tell you that there is nothing like Nigeria. Nigeria only exists on the page of newspaper, on the page of the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But the amount of Nigerians, there is nothing like one Nigeria.
Okay, thank you, Pastor. I have to rush you. I have many people at the background. You can talk, but I'm going to have you by next Saturday. I will be having by next Monday we resume again. Mauga, let me give Mauga 1 minute because 1 minute from 1 minute is my boss. I was allowing him talk. Good morning, Mr. Christian.
Good morning.
It's been a very long time you are having on this platform.
I want to talk today.
Yes, I want to talk today. No. Okay, can you? Okay, but by Monday at least once in a while you'll be coming.
Once in a while. What's the question?
Now let us go with this. APC is telling the PDP. Andre Jonathan will not remove Tinubu from power. And we saw, for example, in the north, they are telling Buhari, you are not doing well, Tinubu, you are not doing well. That the north is not happy with you. In 1 minute, let us close. What do you have to say?
Tinubu is going to spend 8 years, complete 8 years. If you don't reform the judiciary, if you don't reform the police, if you don't reform overhaul INEC. The main problem is INEC. They're not even APC. So if you don't do if like let's Sowore, Osibajo, Aregbesola, Atiku, Obi, if they like, let them come together. Tinubu is going to win 2027. That's my final.
Oh, thank you for coming. I have to just bring him in. All our viewers, God bless you. Kinjo Ogba, you bless people today. God bless you. Mr. Shinokafo, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Mr. Bamidele, Ogo not happy. All of you that always commented, God bless you. You have to watch it here. Thanks for coming. The weekend edition is over. By Monday, all the notifications will be here early in the morning by 8 o'clock to give you the best possible news as happening in Nigeria. Thanks for watching. Stay on Flip TV. We'll be having different events. It will be shown live on this particular platform. God bless the Federal Government of Nigeria. It's a bye. Have a lovely weekend, all our viewers.